There was so much happening in this episode that there was no way I was going to fit it all in. But I kind of think that's a good thing. I'll just give you a little teaser that entices you to go watch the episode if you haven't already. Though if you're as into the show as I am, there is no way you didn't already watch it. Between shark attacks, getting buried alive, and missing legs and flirting, there was a whole lot going on. So keep reading for my rescue, jhfhhghh review. That opening was genuinely terrifying. I feel like this show just keeps on unlocking fears I never knew I had. So being buried alive in sand at the beach is now a fear of mine. Thanks for that one. The team of course did an incredible job getting both of them out of the sand. That dude was literally drowning in it and I can't imagine how hard that was to try and get it out of his lungs. When Sonny said his windpipe was full of sand I freaked. How do you fix that? But I should have known our resident badass, Emily, would have things well in hand. Though that had nothing on the dude who lost half his freaking leg to a shark. I totally understood Hina wanting to move out. And I was hoping that it was going to go the way it did. Hina and Kainalu acted like it was never going to happen that the two of them ended up living together. But I think we all knew that's exactly how things were going to end up. Even if the two of them never end up together, they can't deny that they make a pretty great team. And at the very least, great friends. But at the best, they could also make great roommates. And possibly even more. Could that be wishful thinking on my part? Probably. But will that stop me? Yeah, no, definitely not. Sonny is still reeling from the loss of Zion. And honestly, I think it is just getting worse the longer time goes on and he continues to talk to absolutely no one about it. I understand grief and that it is on its own timeline, and I can't imagine what he has been going through. But I'm concerned about how it's affecting the team. Or their safety. If he gets distracted at a crucial moment, it could cost someone their life and I don't know that he could make it through that. Especially not added on top of what he is already dealing with. So I really hope that he starts talking to someone about it soon. At least so he can process through what he is feeling. I keep forgetting that Emily and Sonny are getting sued. Or maybe I'm blocking it out because I was still in denial. It helps that Sonny seems to also be in denial. At least in front of Em. But when he's alone, it doesn't seem that he can help himself and is genuinely wondering where the lawsuit is going to end up. What did surprise me was that Em all of a sudden didn't seem as concerned about the lawsuit as she was previously. But I think Sonny ended up doing a really great thing by going to see the father. And I think maybe it did something good for the weight of the grief he has been carrying. He processed a bit of it. Whether he meant to or not. At least we don't have to worry about the lawsuit anymore. I did not love watching Em and Sean flirt. Come on, I was hoping we weren't going to do that. Every time I saw him on screen, I just wanted him to go away. But he wouldn't go away. More than that, Em agreed to a freaking date with him. I definitely didn't love that. What I did love seeing was all the moments between Will and Em. But then again, those are always my favorite moments of the episodes. I'm sorry, but the way they look at each other both when the other is looking and when they aren't says so much. And why would Em hesitate so hard to tell Will about her date with Sean? If there was nothing more between them, she would have been honest. And don't even get me started on Will leaving the team. It's clearly not happening. And I loved Larka pointing out why. What did you think of Rescue? jhfhhghh Do you think Will is really going to leave the team? If he didn't get the job with the fire department, what is he going to do now? What's going to happen with Hina and Kainalu living together? Is it going to go really well? Or is it going to be an epic disaster? Will something real develop between Em and Sean? And how do you think Will is going to react when he finds out about them? Find and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and Threads to discuss all things Rescue. jhfhhghh Be sure to also check out our site for more articles, quizzes, podcasts, and more on all things Disney and beyond.